Imagine an animal so intelligent it can solve puzzles, escape locked containers, an animal with three hearts, blue blood, no bones, and arms that can think on their own. An animal that looks like it belongs on another planet, yet lives right here in Earth's oceans. Today, we explore one of the most mysterious and astonishing creatures ever discovered. This is the octopus. The octopus has lived on Earth for hundreds of millions of years, long before humans walked the planet. Despite having no shell, no claws, no teeth for chewing, and no bones for protection, it survived mass extinctions and became one of the ocean's most successful predators. How did it do this? The answer lies in intelligence, adaptability, and abilities that still shock scientists today. An octopus has three hearts. Two hearts pump blood to the gills, where oxygen is absorbed, and the third heart pumps oxygenated blood to the rest of the body. But here's the strange part. When an octopus swims, the main heart actually stops beating. That's why octopuses prefer crawling along the ocean floor instead of swimming. Swimming literally exhausts them. Even stranger is their blood. Instead of iron-based red blood like humans, octopus blood is copper-based, making it blue. This allows them to survive in cold, low-oxygen environments deep in the ocean. But it also makes them very sensitive to changes in water temperature and acidity, which is why climate change poses a serious threat to their survival. An octopus has 8 arms, but calling them arms doesn't fully explain what they are. Each arm contains hundreds of suckers, and each sucker can taste, smell, and grip independently. These suckers are incredibly strong. A large octopus can overpower sharks, pry open shells, and drag prey many times its own size. Here's something that sounds unbelievable, but it's true. About 60% of an octopus's neurons are located in its arms, not its brain. This means each arm can think, decide, and react on its own. If you cut off an octopus arm, it can still move, grab objects, and respond to stimuli for a short time. The arm doesn't need the brain's permission. This decentralized intelligence makes the octopus one of the most alien minds on Earth. It doesn't think like mammals. It doesn't process the world the way humans do. Yet, it is undeniably intelligent. In laboratories, octopuses have solved mazes, opened screw-top jars, remembered solutions for months, and learned by watching other octopuses. Some have escaped aquariums at night, crawled across the floor, eaten fish from neighboring tanks, and returned to their own tank before morning. Staff only realized what was happening after installing security cameras. One famous octopus learned the schedule of aquarium staff and waited until the lights were off before making its escape. Another repeatedly short-circuited lights by spraying water at electrical equipment, apparently out of boredom. Yes, boredom. Octopuses need mental stimulation. Without it, they become destructive. Octopuses are masters of disguise. Their skin contains special cells called chromatophores that allow them to change color instantly. Beneath those are iridophores and leucophores, which reflect light and create shimmering effects. But they don't just change color. They can change texture too. Smooth one second, spiky the next. They can mimic rocks, coral, seaweed, sand, and even other animals. Some octopuses can impersonate dangerous creatures. The mimic octopus can copy the shape and movement of sea snakes, lionfish, flatfish, and jellyfish. If a predator approaches, it chooses the disguise most likely to scare that specific enemy. That means it's not just copying, it's making decisions. Despite all this intelligence, octopuses live short lives. Most species only live 1 to 3 years. Some die after just a few months. This makes their intelligence even more mysterious. Why evolve such advanced brains for such short lifespans? Reproduction is the final chapter of an octopus's life. Males use a specialized arm to transfer sperm to the female. After mating, the male usually dies within weeks. The female lays thousands of eggs and guards them constantly, refusing to eat. She cleans them, fans them with water, and protects them until they hatch. By the time the eggs hatch, the mother is so weak she dies shortly after. Her entire life ends in one act of care. Octopus babies enter the world completely alone. No parents, no guidance, no protection. Yet many survive, guided only by instinct and intelligence. An octopus has no bones. This allows it to squeeze through openings no larger than its beak, which is the only hard part of its body. If the beak fits, the octopus fits. This ability allows them to escape predators, hide in impossible spaces, and ambush prey. Their beak is powerful enough to crush crabs, clams, and even small sharks. They inject venom to paralyze prey before eating. Some species, like the blue-ringed octopus, possess venom strong enough to kill humans. This tiny octopus flashes bright blue rings as a warning. There is no antidote for its venom. Octopuses are solitary creatures. They don't form families or schools. They don't seek companionship, yet they recognize individual humans. Experiments have shown octopuses showing preference for certain handlers and hostility toward others. They remember faces. They remember interactions. This raises an uncomfortable question. If an octopus can remember, learn, problem solve, feel boredom, and recognize individuals, what does that say about consciousness? Scientists still debate how octopuses experience the world. Their intelligence evolved separately from mammals, meaning it is a completely different path to thinking. Studying octopuses may help us understand alien intelligence, artificial intelligence, and even our own minds. Some researchers believe octopuses experience pain, curiosity, and perhaps even emotions. They avoid places where they were harmed. They explore new objects. They play with floating items, repeatedly pushing them and watching them drift back. Despite all this, humans hunt octopuses for food. In many cultures, octopus is considered a delicacy. As demand increases, octopus farming has been proposed. But farming such intelligent animals raises serious ethical concerns. Unlike fish, octopuses suffer greatly in captivity without stimulation. The octopus reminds us that intelligence is not exclusive to humans or mammals. It can arise in forms we don't expect, in bodies that look completely alien. Every time you look at an octopus, you are seeing a creature that rewrote the rules of evolution. No skeleton, short lifespan, total independence, yet extraordinary intelligence. It survived by being adaptable, clever, and unpredictable. It doesn't rule the ocean through strength, but through strategy. And perhaps the most amazing fact of all is this: we have explored more of space than the deep ocean. There may be octopus species we have never seen, with abilities we can't yet imagine. The octopus is not just an animal. It is a reminder that Earth still holds mysteries, that intelligence can take many forms, and that the planet is far more astonishing than we often realize. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most incredible creatures on Earth, subscribe to Amazing Facts on the Planet for more mind-blowing stories from our world. Like the video, share it, and stay curious.